Hi, this is Kendra from Pencil and Pigment, and today I am doing my draw with me, paint with me, hang out with me, and I am currently doing March of Robots, which is a month-long creator artist challenge for the month of March. And I've chosen to do this under my interests and set of parameters that I have created for myself. And I've chosen to make this challenge very challenging. I feel like in February and January, I kind of did my own thing, and while that's super fun, sometimes I don't get as much out of it when I do things that I'm super comfortable with than when I do things that other people are very comfortable with. So when I break out of my shell and try challenges I've never done before, I learn things. I learn things about the supplies. I learn things about myself and my limitations and my interests. And then one of my favorite things is how long it takes me to do things, because I just don't have a lot of time. You know, we're homeschooling 3 kids, COVID, and my husband works from home, and we have 3 pets and a house and we have all the things. So everything is time and time constraints. So what I'm doing here for March of Robots, because while I absolutely love robotics, and I think that robotics is sort of a really cool, I don't know, emergence of industrial design and art kind of together. Like, I just have so much respect for engineers and people who can do those sort of things where they take science and math. And I personally I'm not really interested in drawing actual robots. Like, that's not something I've ever had a hankering for, a desire for. That's not really where my interests lie. So what I've done with this challenge is I've decided to apply it to things that do interest me. And I am very interested in animals. I absolutely love animals. They're my favorite. So instead of doing it like that, I'm kind of making a statement. I'm saying something with my art this month. And that's sort of where I've boxed myself into these very rigid set of parameters that are making this challenge very challenging on purpose. I'm doing this to get out of my comfort zone, and I'm doing this to challenge myself. This is on purpose. It's not a torture. So what I am doing is I am doing endangered species. And I am doing them in such a way where it's mixed media. This is the Strathmore Soft Bound 500 series mixed media paper. It's 190 grams. And I am doing 3 layers. So for this Thursday, I'm showing you the first layer. It is just the Faber-Castell Polychromos. Next Thursday, when I go to do a second animal, I will show you the second layer, which will be the Schmincke Hydrum Aquarelle watercolors. And then the third Thursday, I will show you the third layer, and that is a sort of Sakura Micron, the Pigma Micron, the black ink 05, and that's the final layer. And I'll show you the first 2 I've done. So the first one I did was an elephant, and that's the 3 layers. And then the second one I've done is a turtle. And this is my commentary piece on these endangered animals, that I don't want to see them go extinct, and then the only form we can see them in is robotic, is sort of, you know, animatronic. That is my commentary on March of Robots. It's a lot. Could be divisive, maybe not, I don't know. But the start to finish process takes about 2.5 hours. Now, I can't go live and show you a start to finish because you need 1,000 subscribers, and I don't have that yet. I also don't have editing software, and I'm doing a no-buy. So I'm kind of stuck showing you, you know, sort of 10-minute snippets that that are kind of out of context. Like, I'm doing the best I can, but it's kind of hard to show you. So I have chosen 3 colors. I am doing currently a blue whale, and I have indigo. I have sort of, what is this one? This is a warm gray 2. I have warm gray 5. And this is, yeah, helio blue reddish. So these are the 4 colors I'm going to use. And then I'll probably go over this with a watercolor wash for opacity. Now I can achieve the same look just using colored pencils. If you want to do hyper realistic stuff and make your colored pencils opaque, you can do that. You need to utilize a colored pencil blender, press down really, really hard. And for me personally, to do something this size, and I have pre-sketched this, so I have organized its layout and I make sure that it is accurate proportionally. Something this size would take me about 5 hours, and I don't have 5 hours. So I'm combining challenges. I'm doing mixed media March. I'm doing March of the Robots. This is how I'm choosing to spend my March. I may need to rest and recuperate and do something a little more relaxing in April. We will see where I am at. Sometimes at the end of a drawing challenge, I am super, super sad that the drawing challenge has come to an end. And sometimes I am legitimately burned out and I don't want to see that challenge ever again for like a whole year. So the challenge I've done the most is probably Mermaid. I have done that one many, many times. It doesn't get old for me, but I really only like doing mermaids, you know, once a year. I don't need to be a mermaid artist, despite what my youngest daughter might think or say. So I am just layering. I'm going in and trying to layer different things, and I'm starting with the indigo. And then I will layer some of the other colors for shading to add value, light and dark. But I just thought, you know, I love animals, and a bunch of the whales are, I'm doing these sort of in order. There is actually a method to my madness. So I started with an elephant because there's a ton of breeds of elephants that are critically endangered and endangered. And then I moved on to a turtle because there's like a bunch of those. And then I'm going from ones that have the most amount of species. So it's for the whale. Let me think. I have this written down. It's the blue whale. Oh gosh. The fin whale, the North Atlantic right the sea, the beluga. And I wasn't sure because I don't know everything about zoology, and so I really had to research the beluga because I thought that was a porpoise. My husband just walks through and he's like, I love whales. And then keeps going. He's so cute. He has the coolest little whale shirt. Anyway, this is a blue whale. My favorite whale that I've ever drawn, or my favorite whale to draw, I should say, is probably a humpback. I just really like visually how those look. When you've drawn so many animals in your life that you have favorites. Isn't that funny? Anyway, that's kind of where I'm at. That's what I'm doing. That's my plan. That's my master plan. We will see how this works. Again, this process, this first layer will take me anywhere from 45 minutes to an hour and a half, depending on how invasive, how large. It's kind of hard to do a whale portrait. Like, I want to do faces, but a whale face, like, I've really boxed myself in, basically, is what I'm saying. But I'm trying to meet that challenge head on and just figure out the best ways to do that. So I'm hoping this is successful, and we will see, you know, when the thumbnail will have a finished version, you can look on my Instagram of where I'm at, and then I'll do a sketchbook tour for those who aren't on there if they want to see what I'm saying and what I have to say with all these different things. That I've just never done this challenge before, and it's proven to be challenging. So here we go. Oh, indigo. Can you see how small my indigo is? I have a backup. This is one I purchased a backup for, but I love indigo. It's such a pretty color. It's a dusky kind of blue. Anyway, this video is probably going to go up pretty late in the day, and I apologize for that. The husband just took the kids to walk the dog in the forest, so they're going on a hike. So, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye.